Hello viewers and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest III. I am your host, Colin Caliper. I'm doing this little short video beforehand to let you know what's going on with the video. I had some technical difficulties. I was playing the recording while I was hooked up to an HDMI TV, and the cord became unplugged about the last 10 minutes of the video right at that point. And so the Stereo Mix recording device that all computers have, it uses your speakers or your sound card to record in-game volume. And when that cord was unplugged, the Stereo Mix was no longer recording the in-game volume because it did not swap back to the HP speakers. So unfortunately, I have no in-game volume for the last 10 minutes of the video. So I've been trying to come up with a solution for a couple of days now, and I think I've got it figured out, and it's something you guys will enjoy. I arrange music and compose my own music. Now, the difference between arranging and composing is you take somebody else's work, you put your own spin on it, and you send it back out. You don't really make money off of it. I'm not trying to make money off of this. It's an arrangement of Super Mario World soundtrack. That's it. So basically, I'm going to be putting that in place of the in-game audio. That's going to actually feature the wind quartet that I'm part of. I play bass clarinet. For those of you who don't know what that is, Google. It's just basically a big clarinet with a lot of bass. And I have a bassoon friend from high school that I talked to about it, and we played the arrangement that I made from the Super Mario, and it's just going to be a big mashup of a lot of the different tracks, like the athletic theme, the overworld theme, the title sequence. You've got the ending theme for when you rescue Princess Peach. Just little things like that, and it'll really fill up that space. I like the way that the video turned out. I hope you guys enjoy it. Just know that I am not trying to copyright that particular work as part of my YouTube video. That belongs to the composer of Super Mario World. He is a brilliant composer. I'm a big fan of his. I hope that he still composes music, and when he does, he puts it out there. Other than that, it allows you guys to see a little bit about me, what I do in my spare time. Obviously, I'm part of a wind quartet, as I mentioned. The arrangement is going to feature a clarinet, a English horn, which is basically just a little bit lower than an oboe, and then me on bass, and one of my best friends in the whole world on bassoon. So I hope that you guys really enjoy the video, and you'll get to know a little bit more about me because of it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Hello viewers, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest III. In the last episode, we spoke with the King of Romilly, and we learned that his crown has been stolen by Kandar, and we need to go get it back. But instead of doing that, we're going to go take care of more important things in harder enemy domains. So do be careful, as some of the enemies here are a bit sketchy. We're going to be heading north of Kazab, which means we're going to be traveling into a new enemy domain, harder enemies, more experience, more gold, more danger. You can decide to go for the Tower of Champagne and go after Kandar right away, which that might not be a bad idea, but I want to make sure that I am fully set up for you guys to where I can take out Kandar with nobody dying. That is my goal. And so I'm going to be doing this other side quest first, because there's a level grinding spot where I'll be able to get up to level 15, 16 relatively quickly and easily, and we won't have to worry about anything. And that Pachisi run took forever. Most of these fights I'm just going to leave in for today, just so you can see what I'm doing. Also, we take out caterpillars very easily now. We have characters that do upwards of 40 to 50 damage now. I mean, it's It's pretty insane. It really is. Unfortunately, Solara still doesn't have her Iron Spear, so she's not doing that much in the way of damage. But we are doing fairly well here. I mean, we're able to run around at night without fear of anything killing us yet. So, anyways, I think I'm just gonna run from this. Alright, and we successfully got away from that one there. That was just a couple of Trek moths and caterpillars. Alright, so here we go. These are the dead hounds. These are the ones that I wanted to show off in the last episode that unfortunately I wasn't able to. They cast Decelerate, I believe is what it's called. Basically what it does is it lowers your agility. Batman can cast Ice Bolt, so it's kind of pick and choose your poison here. I'm personally going to go after the Batman first, just because they have a little bit more HP, and they can cast that Ice Bolt spell, which is very annoying. Alright. Look at that damage, 45. Alright, and here we have a Ravager. You can run into groups of multiples of these guys. They attack twice per round, so we're going to want to be careful of that. He's going to be pretty much the top priority. We're going to go after the Gas Cloud next. I don't remember the Gas Cloud can really do anything that will destroy you, but it can be pretty painful at times, so do be careful. Make sure you watch out around here and make sure you're not dying or anything like that. And he's sleeping, I guess. Oh, hey, I shouldn't walk out of the village like that. Way to go! Alright, so basically, anyways, in order to find out what's actually going on around here, we need to go over here, go into this house, go up the stairs. And we'll be coming back here again for treasure and things like that later. We just need to talk to this guy. We need to return the Dream Ruby to the elves. The village will be cursed forever. So the village is under a curse from the elves. We need to get the Dream Ruby in order to get it back. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and head out here. Now, this is a very long trek. The creatures here will destroy you. Be careful. I know I say that a lot, but this is one part where I've died several times. I've actually tried doing this recording about 3 times. So, as you can see, there's the Ravagers. They're attacking twice per round there, so we want to watch out for that. They're not doing too much damage. We're going to want to keep our HP above 30, because if you're running to Batman and they cast Ice Bolt on the same person twice, it will do the upwards of 30 to 40 damage. You know, if you don't have your character up, they're going to die. Alright, and here we have Rabid Hounds. These guys are one of the most dangerous enemies in the area. They cast defense on your party. Now, defense lowers your party's defense. It's basically the sap spell on everybody. It is pretty harsh. So, one thing we're going to want to do is we're going to have Solara heal herself. Because these guys can choose to ignore formation or they can stick with it. But they also usually pretty much stick with what the first one attacks. So as you can see, Solo took quite a beating there. He took about 30 points of damage there. So, I'm going to have him parry, and have him attack, and we'll have Solara heal solo. So, just do your best to keep your HP up. After this battle, make use of your restore command. I mean, sometimes it can be a waste of MP, but we have plenty of MP as it is anyways, and that'll allow us to get through this area pretty relatively easily. This is your first real cave dungeon of the game where you have to go in and do something specific in the cave. It's not just a passageway. So the game takes it easy on you. There will be a heal spot, so don't worry about your MP too much. Do try to conserve your healing and things like that. And here we have a couple more rabbit hounds. These guys, pretty self-explanatory now. Just kill them before they kill you. We're going to want to keep Solara on the defensive because, like I said in the last video, she still only has those traveler clothes on, so her defense actually isn't all that high. And so that's actually going to be pretty detrimental to her if she takes a huge hit from one of those guys. Alright, and here are the vampires. These guys cast Ice Bolt a lot more frequently than the Batman do. These are a pretty deadly combination with the Rabbit Hound, and so we're going to want to be extremely careful. But I'm going to take a quick pause break, and I will be right back. Alright, and we are back here. We're up against the Rabbit Hounds and the Vampires, for those of you who have short attention spans, like myself. So anyways, we're going to go after the Vampires first. Now, this is a fight where you're going to want to keep your HP high. The only thing I can recommend to you is keep Solara or your Cleric on the defensive, have everybody else go after the Vampires. As you can see, I got really blasted unlucky there. I got dropped on defense, and they both casted Ice Bolt on me, so I took a boatload of damage there. So I want to have her heal. Anyways, so the thing about this fight is just a lot of these battles are just going to be battles of attrition. Pretty much you just go all out against a specific group of enemies, you kill them before they kill you, and that's pretty much what it has to be. And so we're gonna go and we're gonna talk to this priest guy. This place is full of sorrow. Yes, yes it is. Alright, so now we have dead stools. These guys can poison you, and they can put you to sleep, and they can cast Ice Bolt. So, these are a pretty deadly enemy for this point in the game. We're gonna have everybody go after them, and have Solara try putting the Rabbit Hounds to sleep. And we got really lucky there on the defense spell there. Oh, they breathe Sweet Breath, I'm sorry. Sweet Breath causes the same effect as sleep. And as you can see, I got totally rolled over on that. I've got one character left awake. But we'll see what we can do, because he's still a pretty hard hitter. They didn't get defense to stick on me, so it should be okay, as long as... Okay. We got a couple characters to wake up right after my other characters put to sleep. I thought that was going to turn slightly interesting. So, there we go. The other Rabbit Hound woke up, obviously. But now, all of our characters, except for Alar, are back. And we're going to have some healing going on here, and just going to try and smack them around before they smack us around. So, fairly easy, don't really have to worry about much. As you can see, we're getting a boatload of experience. That was 65 from that fight there, versus the 20 to 30 that we were getting on the average over in Kazaz. one thing that I find very interesting about this area is that there are creatures that deal with ice damage and ice elemental damage all around, but your characters aren't really resistant to any elemental affinities or anything like that. Like, your characters will actually have their own resistances to magic and things like that, but you don't really get, like, any equipment that defends against a specific element. They didn't really start introducing that until Dragon Warrior 4, 5, and 6. And even Dragon Warrior 4, there was quite a few bugs in the NES version of that game that just did not work out the way that they wanted it to. For instance, the Dragon Shield was supposed to give you ice and fire and ice protection, and it just didn't end up working out that way. The bug caused it to not do that. So, but here we get a small medal. We definitely want to pick that up. We're going to go over here, and this takes us back up to the floor that we were at, right down here. So, it's a nice little loop around. Just wanted to show that off there. You can go either way, whichever way you want to go. Right here is the healing spot that I was talking about earlier. This is also going to be my level grinding spot. So I'll be not cutting the video, but I will be taking a break to do my level grinding sessions, so that way that I can make sure that I'm ready to go for you guys. And depending upon what I run into, I should have quite a bit of gold and quite a bit of experience, and I should be about level 15 or 16. I'd say that that's probably where I'd like to stop. But anyways, I will be right back for you guys. And welcome back, viewers. I've done all the level grinding that I want to do. We're going to go over our stats a little bit and see what spells we managed to learn. And as you can see here, everybody's at level 16 except for Solo. That's not too big of a deal, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. As you can see, Solo has learned the Fireball spell and the Return spell. Or just the Fireball spell and the Iron Eye spell. My bad. The Iron Eye spell turns your party to iron. It keeps enemies from hurting you for one turn, basically. I don't recommend using it. There are a couple instances where I might. I'll show those off and let you know when those become a little bit more relevant. Fireball targets a group of enemies for moderate damage, about 20 damage apiece. And that's within a group, not all enemies on the screen. Our Cleric learned the Gale spell, the Numb Off spell, and Stop spell spells, as well as Heal More. Heal More heals you for about 80 HP, Stop spells stops your enemies from casting spells, and then you have the Numb Off spell, which cures paralysis, and Gale attacks a group of enemies for minor damage, so about 10 to 20. So, we're going to go ahead and move on here. I'm going to make sure I'm fully healed there. And we're going to go find the Dream Rare Bee now. Alright. We're going to have these two go after them, and we're going to cast Fireball and Gale. And I'll leave this fight in just so you can kind of see how relatively easy these enemies have become since I've done that level grinding. Alright. And here we are with another vampire. Sorry, I'm kind of running a dry spell here. I can't really think of anything to talk about. Gotta work today, so I'm probably gonna be cutting the video a little short. Other than that, yeah, not really much going on my end. I hope you guys are having a good day. It's really nice here in Montana. They got got quite a bit of sunshine here the last couple of days, and got to do some fishing and hunting and things like that, so that's really nice. I didn't think I was going to actually have time for that, but I ended up going out a little bit this morning and had a blast. Bought some Code Red Mountain Dew. By the way, Code Red is the best. I do like Livewire and things like that, but Code Red will always be my favorite. Alright, and so we picked up an iron spear here. While I was doing my grinding, I actually got wiped out, and so I bought an iron spear for Solara. Now, the iron spear is I'm going to equip on Alar there to give him a little bit of extra attack. Definitely not necessary, but it's there. Uh-oh. Ambush. And all of our party members are asleep now. This is how I died. I was ambushed by dead stools, and they put my entire party to sleep. I was only like level 11 still, and so I had absolutely no defense against them, and they just utterly raped me. I mean, quite literally speaking. So here would be a good time for the Fireball Gale combo against these guys. As long as it hits everything with the Fireball spell, you're pretty much guaranteed to kill them off with the Gale spell. Because they do have a little bit of resistance to the Fireball spell, so it may not hit every time. But I still think that it has a high enough hit percentage to where we won't have to worry about it. Alright, and we're just gonna take these stairs. We're in the middle of nowhere! No! Okay. Alright, so basically what we have to do is we have to go up and around here. We want to come down here, go in here, get this treasure, which is another Pachisi ticket. Yes. Now, don't use that at the Pachisi down by Kazav, because there are several Pachisi places in the world, and each of them gives you a better grand prize for completing the board. So we're going to want to make sure to hold on to those for that. Now these guys have a little bit of resistance, as you can see, to Fireball 2, but since they've already got defense on our party, we're going to want to take them out as quickly as possible, so that means hitting them as much as possible. And so I figured, hey, why not? Let's do it. Alright, so now we're gonna go over here. I believe if we go up, there's another treasure chest. Alright, and here we have the last enemy in the area that's new. This here is Evil Moth. These guys can be a little dangerous, so definitely watch out for them. I believe they can cast Sleep as well as Surround. And they can also confuse your party members, if I remember correctly. So definitely want to watch out for that. And there we go. Alright. So let's head on up here. Oh, nope, that was just a roundabout way. Okay. I had this way planned out, but apparently I'm not as good as I thought it was. Alright. Let's try this again. And the restore command restores your party to full HP as quickly as possible with the littlest amount of MP cost to you. So you definitely want to be on the lookout for that. Now, if I remember correctly, this is an accessory that will change your personality. I believe it changes them to a romantic personality. Let's look. So I have a Jog personality on Alar. Let's go ahead and equip him with the Rosary. And romantic. So I'm actually going to be giving that to the hero to get him his romantic personality trait, which is what I really wanted for him. And it'll give him a nice little boost in defense. Now, as you can see, the hero has quite a bit more defense than both of the warriors do, but both of the warriors have way more HP than he does, so I'm going to be keeping him closer to the back row to reduce the amount of damage that he will actually take. Alright, and we're going to go back over here, and down here. Alright, and we're just gonna kill these guys with a Fireball spell and a Gale spell. Alright, and I'm actually going to cut the video right here. Hopefully in the next episode we will try and find our way through the rest of this cave. But can we return the Dream Ruby to the elves and free the village from the curse? Or will we be doomed to wander in circles forever? Find out next time on Let's Play Dragon Quest.